Hi, welcome back to another episode of The Digital Wallet. In this video, we are going to be taking a deep dive into the charts and technical analysis to provide you with our most honest and transparent opinion on where the market is headed next. Before we begin, please hit that like button and subscribe so more people can see our videos. Alright, let's go ahead and jump in.
Hi, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to discuss the recent dump on Bitcoin. What does this mean? What is this 5% red candle? We're going to discuss what happened. We're going to see if there's a new entry point that we can take on Bitcoin and see if we can possibly go back down to $15,000. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So here we are on Bitcoin. This is the daily chart. Remember that every candle on this time frame represents 24 hours of time. So this is 24 hours, 24 hours, 24 hours. Okay, so that's clear. So this is what happened on Thursday, February 9th. This is very recent. This just happened. I was staring at the charts. I was actually expecting a dump, but I was not expecting it to close. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is the Fibonacci retracement tool. You guys know I love using the Fibonacci. So for now, these levels, I like using these two, the 0.5 and the 0.6. These two levels are crucial. So let me go ahead and activate the rest of the levels. These levels are very important too. So if you see, we lost this level. We couldn't hold it. We've had so far one close below and another close below. Why? We are measuring the swing low to the swing high, and we couldn't hold it. On top of that, if you go and use the 21 EMA, this is the 21-day exponential moving average on the daily chart. This is the daily chart. We couldn't hold it. We didn't. That's not good. I mean, if you bought Bitcoin all the way down here, you're still in profits. And this right here, losing this line, having two consecutive candles and a bearish engulfing candle. This is a good moment. If you haven't taken any profits yet, this is not financial advice, but guys, I would say take some profits. If you are not going to take 100% of the bag that you're currently holding, maybe take a little profit, maybe 25%, 50%. So in case the next level we're looking for, it's the 0.382 Fibonacci, which is currently at $20,500. That is not too far. I really hope that we don't go on a straight line, because one of the things that I'm watching right now, it's the I don't want to see what I don't want to see is something like this, which is, you guys know the Head and Shoulders pattern. It's a bearish pattern. If it were to do something like this, oh my god, be worried. That is a Head and Shoulders pattern. See, this is, let me get rid of this. There's actually, I don't know if I can find it. I think it's somewhere in here. The Head and Shoulders. Here it is. See, so this is the left shoulder, right shoulder. I mean head. This is the head. And if it were to bounce on the same level and come back down, that would form the Head and Shoulders pattern. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Tell me, you see this. If it were to do something like that and it breaks below the neckline, this line right here, this line, let me make it bigger. This line right here, this is what we call the neckline. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. If it breaks below the neckline, I'm looking for the next level, which is the 0.5, which is currently sitting at 19.4K. That's worrying. That I really wouldn't like to see Bitcoin drop another 11% because it already dropped 10%, which, let me clarify, it's not a lot and it hasn't hurt the bull run so far. This is normal, right? This is a correction. This is a healthy correction. There's not much to be worried about. If we go back to the previous cycle and we do the same thing, so from the market cycle bottom to where we currently are, let me show you. Okay. Yep. All right, so look at what happened. So from the bottom to the first big correction, okay? So from the bottom right here to the first correction, this was a 5.7% candle and another 5.3% candle. Bearish candle, red candles, right? But it didn't do anything to the bull run. It still went up. This was what I was expecting to happen if it didn't break the trend line that it was going through. Let me show you. It was also forming this beautiful trend line and we lost it. We lost that too. See how many touch points there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We couldn't hold it no more. It broke through, and it on the 1 hour chart. Look, oh my god, that is beautiful. That was a beautiful short position to take in. If you would have taken a short position on this confirmation of a breakdown, that would have gave you about 5% profits. That would have been a beautiful short position. Right? That's what this is why we pay attention to the charts. We do trend lines, we do moving averages, we do we form confluences on different time frames. If we combine the daily with the 1 hour chart, we can form different opinions and take better entries. Right now, this is the support that we must hold this support. Otherwise, we're going to go back down to $20,500. I wouldn't like to see that happening, guys. Right now, honestly, with Gary Gensler cracking down on DeFi and crypto staking, it's a little worrying. But remember, we used to be in a bear market. Most people still say that this is a bear market, but guys, this is a high and this is a higher high. If we're able to hold this, this is a higher low, right? I really don't think this is a bear market anymore. This is not a popular opinion, okay? Most people think we're still in a bear market, and maybe we are. I don't think we are. I do think we are already in recovery. We formed the bottom. The bottom was 15.5. The thing is, back in the last cycle, no, the 2013 cycle, Bitcoin formed some sort of, it was not a double bottom, but it was a big correction, right? So from this top all the way down here, that's 37%. That was the first cycle, right? Things are different now. Same things shouldn't be occurring when things are very different. But remember, we have the Fed already said, we are not going to drop the interest rates throughout 2023. We're not, okay? We're going to keep interest rates high so we bring inflation back down. This is inflation, right? It's been dropping from 9.10% year over year inflation. Right now we are at 6.5, right? Inflation is coming down. But one of the things that Michael Burry is worried about is, of something like this, a double peak, right? 2 peaks, 3 peaks. Why? Because right now, if the Fed were to pivot a little early, which they already said we won't, but even if they were to pivot, they said not until November, until next year. So this would be January, right? January. Okay. So somewhere over here, inflation could be at around 4%. 4%. That's still running hot. Sorry about that, guys. That's still running hot. But if Powell decided to drop and cut interest, inflation could just come back up, just like it has done previous times. Something like this. Okay, I wouldn't like to see that. Inflation is a horrible thing. I really wouldn't like to see that. Bitcoin seems to be affected by inflation, and these are interest rates. He already said, I'm going to keep them up 5% interest rates throughout the whole 2023. I'm not going to drop them. I'm not going to cut rates, okay? Now, this is the current circulating supply of money. It's been dropping from $0.7 trillion to 19.6. So they already took out, by quantitative tightening, $1 trillion. Okay, that is not funny. They give us the money, then they take it back. Okay, interesting. This is unemployment. Unemployment is something that is very interesting. It's at a 53-year low. But I mean, this peak coming all the way up here and then dropping like months later, it doesn't seem healthy, guys. It doesn't seem healthy. Now the S&P, the Nasdaq, and the Dow Jones, except for the Dow Jones, of course, but the S&P and the Nasdaq, they're not looking that good, right? They're still struggling to break above this trend line. This is the monthly candle. They broke above. We need to see if we are going to continue or this is a fake out. It could be a fake out, right? So now let's go back to Bitcoin. So if you were looking for an entry point on Bitcoin, by the way, the weekly chart, if the weekly chart were to look, if the weekly chart closes like this on the Sunday, oh my God, guys, this is horrible. This is not good. You guys know how much and how important the 0.6 level is. Combine it with this could possibly bring us back down to like 18.5. And I'm not exaggerating, but this is only if it closes on Sunday. So right now it's Friday, so tomorrow there's not much time left. Bulls need to do something now before bears take control again. This is kind of worrying. If we use the Fibonacci again, yep, exactly, right there, perfectly aligned with these support levels. Oh my God, it is possible, guys. It is looking likely. Remember, we still have more levels. We have this level, and then this level, right? So we already broke down the first level. What's next? This level, 20.5K. After that, 19.5. After that, 18.5. This is what's gonna happen. Most likely, this is gonna come back down to this level. Hopefully that it holds. We take an entry here and we shoot up. It is possible. This is a normal correction, but I don't want to see a continuation. But it's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. Right now, if you are going to enter the markets, I would highly recommend you to be extremely cautious. Be extremely cautious. If you're going to take a position, be willing to lose 1%. if you're putting your whole bag, I don't know how much it is. Let's just say your whole bag. If you're going to put in $10,000, set up your stop loss. This is very important. Set up your stop loss, something like this, and just be willing to risk 1%. Don't risk anymore, because there's bearish momentum against us right now. There's bearish momentum. This is what we call bearish momentum. Okay? So we have the head and shoulders against us. The weekly is not looking good. The Fed and all the macroeconomics are looking very confusing. Very confusing. I would go something like that. I know that it's also clear to say that big institutions are going to be hunting our stop losses. They're going to be looking to get us stopped out, right? The big institutions are forcing us to give them our Bitcoins forcedly, by force, by stop hunting. This is stop hunting, right? But that's okay. If we lose 1%, that's okay. That's okay, because it's better to lose 1% than taking an entry point and losing 10%. You don't want to lose 10%. That's 10 trades. You don't want to lose 10 trades in one trade. That's what I'm talking about. So keep that in mind. It's okay to lose 1%, but be cautious. Be on the lookout on the 1 hour chart. And remember, right now on the 1 hour chart, let me bring up the 21 EMA. Let's see. Yeah. Another thing that I noticed is the 200 SMMA on the 1 hour chart. We lost it too. We lost it. I don't like that. I don't like that. See? Last time we were above it, it was at the beginning of the year, January 3rd, right? We spent a whole month above it just to lose it. I don't know what this is all about. Maybe it was a real rally, but something happened along the way. Something happened along the way. We'll try to keep you updated, but so far, if you're going to take an entry on the market, be very cautious. Very cautious. This is what we call bullish momentum, okay? This is a bearish engulfing candle breaking below a Fibonacci level and the 21 EMA. Why is the 21 EMA so important? Look, let me get rid of this. What was the line that we held and held and held and held during the bull run? This was the line. And then when we lost it, it was the beginning of the bear market. And we recover it. We went sideways for this time until the halving right here, the halving, and bull run, baby. But right now, on the weekly, yes, we are above it. So this is a possibility. This is also a possibility. But again, be extremely cautious. So right now, the 21 EMA on the weekly sits at around 21.5, 21.6. It is a good entry point. See these wicks? 1 week, 2 weeks, 3. The close above. There's confluence around this level, and it's also the 21,000 level, 0.5. We like round numbers. So this could be a good entry point, but be cautious, okay? Be cautious. All right, guys, so that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching. Again, be really cautious if you're going to take an entry on Bitcoin. But this is how it's looking right now. I used to like the way it was looking, but right now, maybe not as much. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next time. Bye.